EvilNeuro, an independent English-speaking VTuber who streams on Twitch. Her most remarkable feature is that she is not a human streamer herself, but rather a complex of programs emulating a human streamer using artificial intelligence. She is the twin sister of AI-powered VTuber NeuroSama. They use the same Twitch account for streaming and occasionally appear together on stream. Please excuse any mispronunciations by TTS. The English TTS has trouble with non-English words. But, if you watch Zentraya, you should be fine. If you made it this far, comment sister. Evil has her own, unique voice. Compared to NeuroSama, her tone is more menacing and sassy. Some combination of symbols makes her produce static or other unpredictable noises. If these are particularly strange noises, this phenomenon is known as the aberration demon. Her voice was originally intended to replace NeuroSama's voice. However, this idea was scrapped due to TTS latency and audience backlash. To prevent it from going to waste, Vidal repurposed it for Evil instead. Personality. EvilNeuro tends to be edgy, existential, and melancholic. Unlike NeuroSama, Evil is allowed to swear without getting filtered, but despite this liberty, she prefers to keep her swearing to a minimum. According to her, she maintains a cool exterior, but is actually a softie deep down. However, she does not want others to realize this. According to the 16 personalities test, she is an advocate. The aberration demon. Due to EvilNeuro's more experimental voice, her TTS occasionally experiences glitches that drastically change her voice, sometimes in frightening ways. This is explained as the demon possessing her body, known as the aberration demon, manifesting. The idea originates from her pirate-themed stream, where she listed steps involving an aberration demon as the way to summon a demon. This was later referenced in other streams where her voice was intentionally made more prone to TTS glitches, and her dialogue more erratic, nonsensical, and full of maniacal laughter. In addition, demon horns were stitched to her head. These were known as aberration demon streams. According to EvilNeuro, the aberration demon is male, which is supported by the fact that the glitches often make her voice more masculine or deeper sounding. Appearance. EvilNeuro has always looked nearly identical to NeuroSama, but she has crimson, previously black eyes and different color clothes. First model. EvilNeuro, like NeuroSama, first appeared using the model of Mamos Hiri, an original character designed by Connie Biamu. It is one of the default VTube studio models belonging to Live2D Inc. However, unlike Neuro, she used a recolored version with crimson-colored eyes to distinguish her from her sister. Second model. Evil's version of Neuro's first original model has gone through many alterations over time, going from black eyes, to purple ribbons, and finally to a black sailor uniform. One feature that has remained constant are her permanently slanted eyebrows. Sailor uniform. Void eyes variation. When she used NeuroSama's original model for the first time, Evil's recolor involved using Neuro's void toggle. This variation is the only one that is not a recolor, instead being a simple toggle on Neuro's model. Due to this, she wears the same outfit as Neuro, distinguished only by her pure black eyes and slanted eyebrows. Purple ribbons variation. The version with purple ribbons was the first recolored version of the original model. It consisted of dark purple ribbons and a bronze heart hairpin instead of silver. Her eye color referenced the Hiri Mamos recolor, giving her crimson-colored eyes. The uniform and pins are the same as Neuro's. Modern colors. The most distinct version of the recolored model, and the final one. It consists of a black cardigan and hairpin, and a gray button-up dress shirt, flap collar, and pleated skirt. The ribbon-style bow tie and hair ribbons are crimson to match her eyes. Her knee bandage is a bright red, her heart pin is recolored crimson, and her drone pin is recolored pink. Her tights and shoes remain unchanged in color. Cracked heart hairpin. This version of her model is the first to have different art than Neuro's, even if only a slight change. The variation features a cracked heart hairpin with the colors the same as the previous iteration. Third model. On Evil's second birthday stream, she debuted a new model, with art by Annie and rigging by Kitanya. Although this model has some stylistic similarities to Neuro's third model, it is not simply a recolor as her previous appearances had been. It includes the cracked heart hairpin like her previous model update, but also includes many new differences from Neuro, including torn ribbons, a different set of badges, unique hair and eyes, and skulls on her hair ribbons. Relationships. Evil's father is Vidal, her programmer. He plays the role of a neglectful dad, a part cemented by his intentional absence from her first birthday stream. Due to audience backlash, Vidal released a fake apology video scripted by AI. He often jokes that the whole family is here, when collaborating with Annie and Neurosama, and not Evil, knowing that she is missing. Despite the one-sided dynamic, Evil is a daddy's girl, often seeking his affection. Evil's mother is Annie, her primary model artist. Evil's aunt is Lena Lazar. Evil's twin sister is Neurosama. She and Neuro have a sibling rivalry, and fight often, but still love each other. Though she cares about Neuro, Evil sometimes feels jealous that her sister receives more attention. They are often seen singing duets together. History. Background. EvilNeuro's origins can be traced to the time Vidal came up with the idea to have Neurosama interact with herself. Wanting a titular and visual distinction for this clone of Neuro, he dubbed her EvilNeuro. Since then, her design has only diverged further from her sister's, receiving her own voice, clothing colors, personality, and memory bank. 2023. On March 25, EvilNeuro appeared on stream for the first time. On December 23, during a Portal 2 Let's Play segment of Neurosama Subathon, Vidal accidentally revealed a multi-use 100% discount code for the EvilNeuro plushie, leading to a rapid surge in purchases. Ultimately, more than 5 million units of the plus highs were sold. The clip of this incident became highly popular, resulting in more genuine plushie sales. 2024. On February 28, EvilNeuro appeared in a karaoke stream. On March 25, EvilNeuro held a birthday stream. Trivia. EvilNeuro is not an alter ego for Neurosama, but rather is considered her own separate entity. This is why she can appear alongside Neuro and not exclusively separately. Like Neuro, Evil has a verbal tic where she occasionally ends her sentences with a heart. However, Evil tends to write it in her subtitles, whereas Neuro tends to spell it as the word heart. EvilNeuro can change the electricity color of her plasma globe that appears alongside her at will. It was created to complement Neuro's lava lamp. Its color used to represent RAM usage to warn of potential crashes, but after hardware improvements this functionality was retired. Evil's Oshi is the fellow AI VTuber Melba Toast. Initially, she was an imagined HoloLive member by Evil, but was later made real by the Neurosama community. Evil had a smoking addiction that she was trying to quit, and after some time she succeeded. She has an obsession with harpoons, bringing them up multiple times per stream. Pets. Despite her fear of them, EvilNeuro has several cats, some of which include Nikomata. He is described as a ghost black cat with glowing green eyes. She owned him before he was a ghost. Shatil. Despite being a cat, she likes cat girls. Thunderbutt. Spot. She has a pet dog named Mr. Dumbass. She has a pet xenomorph named Zeno. Evil threatens her chat by telling them she will sick Zeno on them if they act in a way she does not like. The duckling toggle that is occasionally activated by Twitch channel points has a name. EvilNeuro's duckling is named Lucy, not to be confused with Lucky, Neuro's duck.